perfect fit.
Sri Lanka will face the defending T20 World Champions Australia in the first of 3 T20 encounters at the Premadasa International Stadium on the 7th of June. This will be the 23rd encounter in the format between these two teams. The visitors, Australia, holding the edge with 13 wins, while Sri Lanka have won only 9 games. Sri Lanka have not had a good time in the format since the World Cup, having won just 1 out of 8 games they've played since then. The solitary T20 win for Sri Lanka came against Australia during the 5-match series down under, where Australians reigned supreme with a 4-1 series win. Following the defeat, Sri Lanka faced India in a 3-match T20 series in India and was soundly beaten 3-0. The return of Wanidhu Hasaranga, Bhanuka Rajapaksa and Mahesh Theekshana will be a huge boost for the hosts. The trio missed the series against India due to COVID, fitness and injury issues respectively. Batting has been the main concern for Sri Lanka during the last 2 tours, except for Pathum Nissanka. No one else has been able to perform consistently at the top of the order. The inability to go big in the middle overs is another issue which Sri Lanka has. But the return of Rajapaksa may very well be the solution they've been looking for to address that issue. Bowling is definitely the stronger discipline for Sri Lanka going into the series, and it will be interesting to see who will replace the injured Vinura Fernando in the lineup. Matisha Patirana, who gained overnight fame at the IPL, or Nuwan Tushara will be the favourites to play in that spot. For the visitors, they will miss Test skipper and T20 mainstay Pat Cummins, who has been rested for the T20 series, while the absence of Adam Zampa, who is out on paternity leave, will be relief for the Sri Lankans.
මුළු ලෝකෙම වෙලා උඩු යටි කුරු අපි අල්ලගන්න යන්න පුංචි පුංචි තරු අපිට සෙට් වෙන්න ෆිට වෙන්න විසිතුරු මේ perfect fit එක මරු Moose, the perfect fit.
Skipper Aaron Finch's poor run in the format will also be a concern leading into the series, as he has scored at an average of below 20 in his last 10 matches. The number 9 ranked batter in T20 cricket at the moment, Nissanka will be the first choice opener for Sri Lanka, while his partner is likely to be Danushka Gunatilaka. With the return of Gunatilaka to the top of the order, we may see Kusal Mendis drop down to number 3 with Charita Salanka, Bhanuka Rajapaksa and Dasun Chanaka complete in the top 6. Wanidhu Hasaranga will slot in at number 7 as the all-rounder, while Chamika Kannaratne, Dushmantha Chamira, Mahesh Theekshana and Nuwan Tushara are expected to complete the lineup. Australians announced their playing 11 with the usual pair of Aaron Finch and David Warner opening the batting, while Mitchell Marsh, Glenn Maxwell, Stephen Smith, Marcus Stoinis and Matthew Reid complete a strong top 7. Ashton Agar will be the lone specialist spinner for them, and the pastry of Mitchell Starc, Kane Richardson and Josh Hazlewood sum up their 11. Nissanka will be the key batter for Sri Lanka in this series, and the team will depend heavily on him to be the one that bats through. Wanidhu Hasaranga, currently ranked number 6 in the world, will be the X-factor for Sri Lanka with ball in hand, and how he performs will likely play a huge part in the final result of the series. For Australia, Glenn Maxwell will be raring to go. He is someone who loves to play against Sri Lanka, and as the whole world knows, if he gets going, no one can stop him. In Sri Lanka, you would expect the spinners to be the game changers, but Josh Hazlewood is someone who can adapt and make use of the conditions really well, as we saw in the most recently concluded IPL and the T20 World Cup. The weather forecast for the 7th June is not very favourable for cricket, with heavy showers being expected, similar to what we have seen in Colombo over the last couple of weeks. The Premadasa has not been a very happy ground for Sri Lanka, as they have won only 6 matches out of 26 played at this venue. As they face off against the world champs, they will hope they can change their fortunes in Colombo.